Hi friends, welcome to our Autumnathon reading vlog. Hope you enjoy. Welcome back to our channel, everybody. We're so glad you're here. If you're new, hi, my name is Stacey. I run this channel with my twin sister Steph. It's a lifestyle channel, so we make videos on all kinds of fun topics, but mostly books and reading because it's our biggest passion. We love to read and we're huge readers. We do weekly reading sprints on this channel and weekly videos, so we hope you will consider subscribing below and sticking around to join our family. But we're so glad you guys are here today. We're so excited to be filming this video, our Autumnathon reading vlog. So if you're not aware, it'll be over by the time this video goes up, but there is a readathon this weekend hosted by Bookstore and Happy Go Lovely Sleeves here on YouTube, and the readathon is the Autumnathon. So it's basically where you just read fall books, and the readathon is going from Friday, September 1st through Sunday, September 3rd. Today is actually Thursday, August 31st, and I'm starting the vlog a little bit early because I want to do some fun, kind of like getting ready for fall prep today. I'm still working, but I have some free time, so I kind of want to get a head start on jumping into fall. If you guys know me, you know I'm like the biggest fan. Fall is my absolute favorite season. So to me, September 1st officially means fall. If you disagree, no worries. That's just the way I am. It's my favorite season, so I like to celebrate it as long as I possibly can. So I like to start celebrating fall very early. So September 1st to me is officially fall, which is tomorrow. But Steph, our twin sister, she's working all day tomorrow and I take her to work. So I'm not going to have time to do the fall prep tomorrow. So I figured since I have some time today, I would start the vlog early. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So, like I said, I'm working today in my business. I'm a virtual assistant and a business coach. And so I have some work to do. I have a call with a potential new client later. So I'm going to be working, but I'm also going to, like I said, prep for fall, take out some of our fall decor, take out all of our fall mugs and everything. I'm so excited. We ordered some pumpkin coffee from Nespresso to really kick off the season. So like I said, this is an Autumnathon weekend reading vlog. We're going to be reading fall books for the readathon, but I'm also going to be throwing in some fall decorating and fall prep. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this vlog. Steph will be joining me later on. So yeah, we're going to get started and I hope you guys enjoy it. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And let's get started with the day. So it's about 10:30 in the morning right now. I just did some work and I walked on the treadmill for a little bit. I like to get a workout in the morning. Check out my morning routine video from last year. I'll link it here if you missed it to see my full morning routine. But I did my morning routine and I just started work. So I'm going to take a break pretty soon to make some lunch, maybe in like an hour. And I'm so excited. I'm going to be making one of my favorite recipes. I made this actually in a fall vlog I filmed last year. I'll link that up here as well if you missed it. But I'm making pumpkin mac and cheese, homemade, to kick off fall. I love anything pumpkin, so I like to make this every year. Mac and cheese is my favorite food, and I like to make it fall themed by adding pumpkin. So I filmed the full tutorial of me cooking that in the vlog from last year, so check it out. I'm not going to show it in this video since I've already showed, but if you want a recipe, let me know in a comment and I'll get it to you. It's pretty much your standard homemade mac and cheese recipe, but you just add pumpkin puree to the cheese sauce. So I'm going to make that. We have some fall themed macaroni to use. And yeah, we're going to make it a really fun kicking off fall day. I'm going to take out some decorations and things like that. And I'm going to take you along, and we're also going to do some reading. I am wearing one of our new sweatshirts from our merch shop. If you're new here, Steph and I have a merch shop for our book club. We have an online book club here called the New Romantics Book Club, and we have our own merch shop. The link's down in the description box if you want to check it out. I also have a discount code you guys can use for being loyal to us here on YouTube as a thank you. So definitely check out our merch shop below. We have merch specifically for our book club, and we also are creating new designs. So this is one of the new ones I designed myself. It says, "In my fantasy era," because I've been in such a fantasy reading mood lately. So I wanted to design my own sweatshirt for fantasy reading. So if you want to purchase this, it is available in the merch shop. The link is below. And I also have an Autumn Enthusiast merch line to kick off fall as well. So definitely check out the merch shop. The link is below. And I have a discount code for you to use to get 10% off your order as a thank you. So this is my first time wearing this. I just got it in the mail and I absolutely love it. So I don't think I'm going to be reading fantasy in this vlog, but I plan on reading a lot of fantasy books in the fall. So I'm going to pick out my TBR for the readathon this weekend, and I will share that in a later clip with you guys. But yeah, let's get started with the day. We're starting this vlog a little early. I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching. I will check in a little bit. A little while later, we had our delicious lunch. I made the pumpkin mac and cheese and it was super good. Steph and I loved it. Definitely give that a try if you like mac and cheese. It's so good. I make it every fall. So we had lunch, I cleaned up, and then I took out all of our fall mugs and fall drinking glasses to switch those out so we can start using those to make pumpkin coffee. I'm so excited. And we took our dog for a walk, which we always do after lunch. It's like part of our routine. It's nice to just get outside. Today's only in the like mid to high 70s, so it was nice and cool. So we had a really nice walk. So now I just did a little bit more work. It's about, I think, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm putting together my TBR for the Autumnathon, the Readathon that I'm doing this weekend. And I'm trying to figure out what books to choose, so I'm just going to share my TBR with you guys. So these are the books I would like to get done between today, which is Thursday, and Sunday, so 4 days. And I'm going to break the rules for the readathon a little bit. The only requirement for the readathon is to read fall-themed books, but I don't want to read all fall books yet, just because I'm the kind of person where I like to really like savor my books, and I'm a huge mood reader, and I don't know, I just like to really save them for the season. So even though I like to start celebrating fall on September 1st, which is tomorrow, I don't really want to rush reading all of my fall books, if that makes sense. I kind of just want to save them for like a little bit longer. Like I just want to wait a little bit until like a little bit later in September to start reading my fall books, because I have a few more books that were kind of from my summer TBR that I didn't really get to this summer. And since Labor Day hasn't passed yet, I kind of do still want to try to get these books in from my summer TBR. I do want to try to read these before I fully transition into the fall books, if that makes sense, because these are books that I really wanted to read this summer, and I still want to try to read them now before fall officially starts, or else I'll have to save them until next summer. And I don't like books sitting on my TBR shelf that long. I like to read books like as close to when I buy them as I can, because you know, when your books sit for a long time unread, you can tend to lose interest, and I don't want that to happen. So long story short, for the Autumnathon Readathon this weekend, I'm going to be reading technically more summery books, but that have a cozy fall element to them. So they still qualify in my mind for the readathon. Even though I'm cheating a little bit, I'm not reading like fantasy thrillers, all of those books that people classify as fall books. So I'm finishing up my summer TBR before Labor Day, and then after that I'm going to officially jump into the fall books. So this is my planned TBR for the readathon this weekend. Like I said, these aren't fall books per se, but they have cozy elements that make me kind of able to count them, if that makes sense. So the first one on my TBR I'm super excited about. It's a cozy mystery. This is the first book in the Ice Cream Parlor mystery series by Abby Collette. This is a Deadly Inside Scoop. I love the cover. This is what it looks like. So Steph actually bought this a while ago, and we have not read it yet. You guys know I'm a huge cozy mystery reader. I pretty much read a cozy like every other book. I love them so much. I have not read the series yet, so I have not read anything from this author. So I'm really excited to read this. If you've read it, let me know in the comments what you thought. And this book is special because it's one of our book club picks for September. So we do have a book club called the New Romantics Book Club, if anyone's new here. If you want to join, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel and follow our Discord and Instagram. The links are in the description box. And we also have an intro video up. I'll link it above if you want to check it out. That gives you all the information. But we have a free book club where we read books together each month. So we're reading 3 books for September. We're giving you 3 choices to read, and this is one of them. So I figured I would get a head start on it since I plan to read it in September anyways, and I think this would be great for the readathon this weekend, because to me cozy mysteries scream fall, and I think it qualifies. Even though this is about ice cream, I think it's a great transitional book, because like I said, we're kind of at the end of summer going into fall, so I feel like this is a really good transitional book to take us from summer to fall, because it has the summer vibe with the ice cream, but it's a cozy mystery, which reminds me of fall. So I think this one's a perfect fit for the time of this readathon. So A Deadly Inside Scoop is the first book I'm going to be reading. And like I said, we're reading it for our book club in September. So I'm super excited. Hopefully some of you will read this with me and chat with us on Discord. But definitely follow our Discord and join it with the link below if you want to chat with us as you read. So this is the first book on my TBR for this readathon. The next one's a summer book. I just bought this actually. And like I said, this one is not fall themed at all, but I really want to read this now because I don't want it to be sitting on my TBR shelf until next summer, but it's technically a summer book, so I really just want to get to this now so it's not sitting for a year on my shelf. This is Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. I just read Every Summer After from her very, very recently, and I absolutely loved it. It was a 5-star read for me. The book is very hyped up in the booktube community, and I can see why. I loved Every Summer After so much, so I immediately bought this one. That's how much I loved Every Summer After. I knew I had to get my hands on another Carly Fortune book, and I'm really curious to see what I think of this. I bought this brand new. I know this book has very, very mixed reviews, and a lot of people didn't like it as much as Every Summer After, so I'm not picky with romance, like with summer adult romance, so I really think I'm going to enjoy this, and I'm excited to form my own opinion about it, so I really want to get to this one this weekend. Like I said, this one is not a fall book at all. This one is very much a summer read, but like I said, because Labor Day weekend is this weekend, I really want to try to fit this in while it's still actually summer, since this wasn't my summer TBR. So I do want to fit this in because I don't want it to sit on my cart until next summer. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to read Meet Me at the Lake. If you've read any of the books that I'm talking about, please leave a comment and let me know what you thought. So that's book 2 I'm going to try to read this weekend. And then I have actually 2 more options in mind, but I'm thinking of trying to pick like one of them because having 4 books that I'm going to try to read in 4 days is a lot. For readathons, I like to challenge myself to read as much as I possibly can, but I know 4 books is a stretch, so I want to try to keep it to 3. So I have the 2 that I showed you, and then I'm trying to choose between these 2 books. So I have The Bodyguard from Catherine Center. I just got this. I actually found it in a Little Free Library, which was super lucky, and it's in really, really good condition. I was excited to find this in a Little Free Library because I've been really wanting to read this. I've heard really good things about it from other people. A lot of people love her writing, and I love a bodyguard romance. So I'm really excited to read this one, and I feel like it's kind of like, it's probably more of a summery book. From the plot, I don't think it really says like what time of year it's supposed to be. So I feel like you could read this one anytime, but I kind of get summer fall vibes from this, like the beautiful cover because it's like yellow and it has all these beautiful flowers. Like this is such a beautiful cover. So the flowers kind of remind me of like summer and fall. So this is the first option, and then the other one I'm thinking of reading instead of this one that I've had for a long time is The Dating Playbook by Farah Roshan. I hope I said that right. It looks like this. This is a series. I think the first one was called The Boyfriend Project. I have not read it. This was Steph's book, and she was actually going to get rid of it. She never read it. She had this for a while, and she lost interest in it, so she was going to get rid of it, but I decided to hold on to it because I thought I would want to read it. And this one looks really good. I haven't read anything from this author, and Abby Jimenez blurbed it on the front, which is cool. And the reason I'm thinking about choosing this one reminds me more of fall because, well, first of all, the cover is orange, and you guys know orange is a fall color, so that kind of makes it appropriate for the readathon. And this book is a fake dating adult romance, and it's about a guy named Jamar who was in the NFL. So he's a football player, and he's trying to get back into the league. So, you know, football is very fall. I love watching football in the fall season. So because of the football element and the orange cover, I feel like this one would be a good one to read during this readathon. This one would probably be the most fall-like book of the bunch. So I'm trying to decide between these 2. I'm going to think about it a little bit, and then I'll let you guys know which one I choose. But, so yeah. This is my TBR stack for the readathon. As you can see, the books I just showed you. So I'm hoping to read as many of these that I can this weekend. We have a busy weekend with Steph's work schedule and everything because I take her to work, so I have to plan around her. So she's working tomorrow on Friday, Saturday, and Monday on Labor Day. So her only day off is Sunday, but we're going to try to get as much reading done as we possibly can. But that is my TBR. Let me know in a comment below if you've read any of those books. Let me know what you thought. And let me know if you're participating in the readathon. Comment below what books are on your TBR. I would love to know. But that is the update for now. I'm going to make my final decisions on those 2 books that I shared at the end. And I'll check in with you guys later. I'm going to do a little bit more work and everything. And hopefully we can get some reading done tonight. And start one of these books. So I'm super excited. We're going to take you along for the whole weekend. I hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. So that's it for now, but I will check in again later.
On my phone lines running, forgot to tie my shoe, and watching from the sidelines, counting the time upon the clock, playing all my feelings, 'cause I don't know how to make it stop. Sleep all day, forget my interest, wanna run away. Wish that things were different in another way. I would be forgiven. Sleep all day, forget my interest, wanna run away. Wish that things were different in another way. I would be a winner.
Hi friends, it's Friday now, the next day, and I just dropped Steph off at work. She works at a bookstore and absolutely loves it. So I'm just sitting in the car. It's been a great day so far. It's September 1st, so happy September. In my mind, it's officially fall. So I have my Autumn Enthusiast sweatshirt on. You can buy in our merch shop. I'll link it down below. And we went to Dunkin' this morning before she went to work and got a pumpkin coffee. This is the Nutty Pumpkin Iced Coffee. My favorite. You need to try it. It's so good. And we got some pumpkin donuts and a breakfast sandwich. So we're in the pumpkin spirit today. But it's going to be a great day. I'm going to go into the bookstore where Steph works and hang out for a bit. And then I like to stay in the area and just bring my work with me because we live an hour away. So I just kind of make a day of it when she has to work. So it's a beautiful day. It's only supposed to be like 75 here. And yeah, I'm going to go in the bookstore where Steph works for a bit and browse and take you along. And then I'm going to go work at the library for a while. But it's going to be an amazing Friday. I hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. Also, a reading update. I started the dating playbook last night and I absolutely love it. I read 60 pages. It's my first book for the Autumnathon that starts today. I'm absolutely loving it. It's such an adorable adult romance so far. So that is my update, and I will update you more in a little bit.
Pretty soon I'll move the cars off granite to get ready for the snow. Never saw you in your winter get out. There's so much that I don't know. Sleep all day, forget my interest, wanna run away.
Hi friends, I'm back. It's now the next day, so it's time to give you guys a bit of an update. So today is Saturday. So actually I'll go back to yesterday. So the last time I think I updated for you guys was yesterday. After Steph and I got home from work, I think I filmed some clips. We just hung out at home and got some more reading done. So yesterday I am proud to share that I have finished the first book I'm reading for the Autumnathon, the dating playbook. And you guys, I read this in one day, I kid you not. I started it on Thursday and I finished it yesterday on Friday, and I gave it 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was such a good adult sports romance. If you like football and romance and sports romances and all the things, and you like adult romance, definitely check out this book. I highly recommend it. It's actually the second book in a series. The first one's called The Boyfriend Project, but I did not read that one first. They're all kind of companions. So they're about a group of 3 girls who are friends. So each book is about a different girl. So this one is Taylor's story. And yeah, I don't think you needed to read the first book to understand this one at all, because I read it with no problem. So I wouldn't recommend reading them out of order. If you can read them in order, definitely do that. But I thought I was completely fine reading it out of order since this is book 2 and I read this one. I loved it so much. I'm definitely going to read the other ones in the series, books 1 and 3. I absolutely loved it. I love the author's writing. I loved the humor, the dialogue. The characters were just unreal. Taylor, the main character, she's 28 and I could relate to her so much. You guys know I'm self-employed, and there's times where having a business is very difficult mentally and financially, and the main character, Taylor, in this book goes through all those things. She has her own fitness coaching business, and she's really struggling financially to make ends meet. And then she meets Jamar, who was a football player in the NFL, and he got injured, so he was out, but he wants to get back in, so he hires her to be his personal trainer to get him fit to go back in the NFL. Then they end up fake dating, and then they end up falling in love for real. So it's just, it was so good. I highly recommend it. It reminds me of another book that I loved that I read recently, which is called Intercepted by Alexa Martin. It was also an adult romance centered around football. So if you're looking for some sports romances, I highly recommend this one and the Intercepted series by Alexa Martin. I literally thought the authors were like best friends, because this one reminded me so much of Intercepted, like the writing style, everything. The story, so I highly recommend it. I absolutely loved this. I'm so glad I read it. This was Steph's book. She was gonna get rid of it, but I kept it. I'm so glad I did. It was just what I needed to read right now, because I hadn't read an adult romance in a while and I was craving one. Because you guys know I read a lot of cozy mysteries and everything, so I was craving an adult romance, which is my #1 favorite genre. I'm so glad I picked this up to start the Autumnathon. It's perfect because the cover is orange and yellow, which reminds me of fall. And there's a lot of football talk, which is very fall. And the book actually takes place in the fall. It takes place in October and November around Thanksgiving. So it was an absolutely perfect book for me to kick off the readathon with this weekend. So I highly recommend this. I'm so glad I read it. It was a 5-star read. So this is book 1 that I already finished. So now I'm starting book 2. I'm in the car because I took Steph to work, and like I mentioned, her job is pretty far from where we live, so I'll just kind of make a day of it. When she's working, I'll stay in the area, I'll go to a park, I'll go to the library and bring my work with me. Since today's Saturday, I don't work on the weekends, so I don't have work to do, so I'm just going to read all day while she's working. So I'm at a park in my car and I'm just going to do some reading. So I'm starting book 2 this weekend, which I'm so excited about. Since I did an adult romance, now I'm going to go back to a cozy mystery. So I am reading A Deadly Inside Scoop by Abby Collette next. I have not read the series. This is book 1 in the Ice Cream Parlor Mystery Series. Steph bought this, like I told you. Haven't read it yet. I've been dying to read it, and it's perfect for this weekend because it's Labor Day weekend. So it still has the summer aspect of the ice cream shop, but it's a cozy mystery, and cozy mysteries remind me of fall. So it's a good like transitional book, if you will. And like I mentioned, it's one of our book club picks in our book club for September. So I figured I would start with this one. We're doing 3 different choices for the book club this month. If you want to join the book club, please join our Discord and follow our Instagram. The link's in the description box, but you can let us know if you have any questions about it. But basically, we're giving our book club supporters 3 different options to read this month. They could read 1, they could read 2, they could read all 3, they could do whatever they want. I'm going to read all 3, and we're doing books from different genres. So this is the cozy mystery we chose. So I am starting this off for September, now that it's September 2nd. So this is going to be my first book club read for September. I'm very excited about it. I don't know anything about it other than it's a cozy mystery, and it takes place in an ice cream parlor. So I'm super excited to read this. Let me know if you've read it in a comment below, and let me know what you thought. So I'm starting this today as book 2 for this Autumnathon Readathon, and I'm very excited. I'm very happy with my reading progress so far. So I'm going to do some reading and hang out at the park here. It's a beautiful day. I hope you guys are all doing well whenever you're watching this. I'm going to get some reading done and update our Discord for our book club. And I will check back in a little bit. Hi friends, it's a few hours later. I'm waiting for Steph to get out of work, so I'm sitting in my car again. I had a pretty eventful couple of hours, so I wanted to catch you up. So I started a Deadly Inside Scoop, this new cozy mystery today, and you could see I read about that much. So I read 118 pages, and I'm really liking it so far. It's a brand new series, and I've never read anything from this author. And I'm really enjoying it. It just has cozy mystery vibes that I love. It has a likable main character. It has a lot of mystery, suspicion, and she's reopening her family's ice cream shop. So it's super fun seeing how she's like making all the ice cream and like the whole process of opening. In winter. So she's opening an ice cream shop in winter. So it's a struggle, but she's starting to get customers. So I'm really enjoying this so far. Highly recommend it. I updated the Discord for our book club a little bit because we're all chatting on Discord as we read the books. I need to do another update, but so I got a lot of reading done. I ate dinner, and then I went to a couple stores. I showed you, I took a couple clips. I went to Michael's, the craft store, and I bought the 2 pumpkin mugs that I showed you, which I went there for them because the Michael's store in our town did not have them. They were out of stock and they're not available online. And I really wanted those pumpkin shaped mugs that everyone has. So I was so happy to see that the Michael's location in this area has them in stock. So I got a white one and an orange one like I showed you in the store. So I'm very happy about those, and they were on sale for half off with all the fall decor. So they were only like $5 a piece, which I think was awesome. So I'm very pleased about that. Then Books A Million, one of my favorite bookstores, is right next door to Michael's. So I had to go in and take a peek. You guys know they have the best bargain section in the world. Highly recommend it. It's not overstock. It's just like really, really good books in so many genres. They have kids books, religious books, self-help, young adult, adult fiction, romance, thrillers, fantasy. They have it all. So I highly recommend checking out Books A Million if you can. So I had to go in because it was next to Michael's. And I didn't need anything, but I ended up picking up one book. And it's in the back seat, so I'm not going to pull it up, but you guys know what it is. So, I picked up The Good Sister by Sally Hepworth. You guys have probably heard of her. She's a big thriller author. And the book was in the bargain section, so I got it for $5, which you can't beat it. Like I said, Books A Million has the best bargain section. And I'm very excited. I knew I had to just pick it up, even though I wasn't going to buy anything, because I have heard so many good things about Sally Hepworth's thrillers. Keisha from A Book Like You said that it's like her favorite author. She actually met Sally and everything, and she just raves about her books. And you guys know I like to read thrillers here and there, but I'm picky with thrillers. I haven't really found any besides The Silent Patient that I absolutely have loved and given 5 stars. They're very, very hit or miss for me. So I've been wanting to read Sally Hepworth's books. I've never read any, but I've been wanting to try her books for a long time. So when I saw that The Good Sister from her was in the bargain section for $5, I had to pick it up. And they had another book from her too. I think it's called The Other Wife, but I only got The Good Sister because I wanted to try that one first, since that's, I think, Keisha's favorite book from her, and I've heard the most good things about that one, so I had to pick it up for $5. So yeah, so I ended up getting 2 mugs tonight at Michael's and a book at Books A Million. So yeah, I just had some time to kill while waiting for Steph to get out of work. So I'm really glad I went to the stores, even though they were a little bit away from where I am now. So now I'm just in the car waiting for her to get out. I'm going to do a little bit more reading of this book. I have about 40 minutes until she gets out of work. So yeah, I'm just going to read more of my book while I wait, but I'm really, really enjoying this. I'm hoping to finish this tomorrow. We'll probably be home all day tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of the Autumnathon, so of course I'll be vlogging tomorrow as well. And Steph is off tomorrow, so we'll probably be home all day tomorrow just relaxing. So my goal is to finish this tomorrow, but we will see. So that is the update for now. Thank you for watching the vlog. I hope you guys are really enjoying it. And I will check back in with you again either tonight or tomorrow. Stacey here. It's a few days later. Things got chaotic, so I haven't been able to come on and give you an update in a while and to close out the vlog. So to give you an update, the last I filmed was Sunday night. I ended up, for the Autumnathon Readathon that happened during this vlog, I ended up finishing 2 books, which I'm very proud of because my life has gotten a lot busier recently. So I've been having to really fit in time to read more so than usual. So I'm very proud that I've finished 2 books. So the 2 books I finished this weekend for the readathon are the Dating Playbook, and I also finished A Deadly Inside Scoop, which was the cozy mystery that I show you that I started. I read both of them in a day throughout the entire weekend, and I loved both of them. They were both 5-star reads for me. I highly recommend them. That is what I accomplished for this readathon. Thank you to Jordan from Bookish Gem and Rachel from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves for hosting. I really enjoyed participating and being a part of it, and I'm so glad you hosted it. It was so much fun. I love doing readathons just to challenge and see how much I can read and how much I can actually finish in a short amount of time. This readathon was 72 hours, just super quick and simple, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm very proud of myself for finishing 2 books. If you participated in the readathon, please leave a comment below and share how many books you were able to get done, and let me know what books you read. And also let me know if you've read any of the books that I read, the Dating Playbook or A Deadly Inside Scoop. I would love to hear your thoughts. But that is it for this Autumnathon reading vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Steph and I appreciate your support more than you know. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below, and please subscribe to our channel if you're not already. We're really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and we know we could do it with your help. We're so grateful to those of you who are already subscribed and already supporting us, so make sure to subscribe below if you haven't yet, to stick around and join our community. We upload brand new videos every week, and we do lots of fun weekly live streams as well, so make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for your support. We love and appreciate you all so much. Hope you enjoyed the vlog, and we will see you soon in our next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.